Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to the show. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome in, welcome in. And good morning, everybody. All right, we're back. We're back and we're locked in. Let's get a nice beard check. We can figure out how to do this again. 2 days feels like it's been a month. Feels like it's been a whole freaking month. All right, good morning. Ryan Perp, Nintendo, Cass Assassinator. Welcome in here. Good to see you. Things Nat says. Welcome to the show. Zella Zephyrah, Chicken Tendos, Tater Tot Soup, Dazabound, Zella first in the chat. Elliot. Good morning, Things Nat says. Good morning, Dark Link. Welcome to the show. Little Budum's in the house. Welcome in, Elliot, Once Upon a Cats, Irish Winters, Emo Eyes, Alto Girl. Welcome to the broadcast, Hylian Hero. Welcome to the broadcast, Little Budum. That's a double, I think. Mad's World. Trips 14. Good morning to you. We got Taril Panka in the house. Good morning, Leia. Gaming Daryl. Great way to start the week. The best way to start the week right here. Twitch.tv/HylianDescent. Now get up in here, chat. It's time for the Monday morning show breakdown. Get up in here, chat. Come on in. Come on. Come. Chat, come here. Come. Chat, I know it's been 2 days, but I need you to get up in here. We need wiggles. We need cat jams. Come on. Oh, all right. Thank you. Thank you for participating. Cat jams, wigglers. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Tima, good morning. L, Jimmy, welcome to the broadcast. Good to see you today. Ebony Bo, welcome in. Kita Bonita, Illumina, Cat Jammers, Wigglers, Starbowls, Breaks, welcome in, baby. Wavy in the house. And a cat jam, and a cat jam, and a cat jam, and a wiggle, and a wiggle, and a wiggle, and a cat jam, and a cat jam. Welcome to the Monday morning show. I'm your host today, Hylian Descent, and if you don't know, then now you know. You can call me Hylian, you can call me Joshua. Welcome to the broadcast, fam. I missed y'all this weekend. Holy heck. But I'm glad to be back today, baby. Welcome to the broadcast, fam. Good to see y'all here. Let's get these alerts on real quick. Let's get these alerts going, baby. Welcome in, welcome in. Yo, happy Monday to you, Nat. Thank you. Thank you, Wavy. Storming on in. Nice to see you. Nice to see all of you as well. What in the heck? Of course, KRS fans in the house. Good morning. How was everyone's weekend, dude? That's a cute mug. Oh, thanks. It was a gift. Thank you. It was a gift. Happy Pride Month. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast, Tiny Inferno. Yes, happy Pride Month. It's June. Yes. Yes. We're tired, sir. Yo, Flare Tail, I just woke up. Dark Link is in the house. Tacos in the building. Yo, look at them wigglers. Look at them cat jammers getting it. Oh my gosh. Look at y'all getting it. Oh, you're fine, Wavy. Sometimes we need a good laugh. That's okay, baby. Mrs. Stamps, thank you for the 6. Ryan Perp with the gifted subscription, starting off the fresh week on the right foot. I love how you're able to pull the chat. I wish I was that strong. I've been working out. I've been working out. Yeah, you know it, baby. It's all the dumping. It's all the HDes dumper I've been doing. You know, twerking is honestly a pretty healthy workout, believe it or not. But twerking will get you in shape. Yo, VCat, good morning to you, baby. Yo, Miss Tamlin, welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in today, Miss Tamlin. Thank you again, Miss Stamps for 6. How you been? It's good to see you. I do have PO box stuff to open up today. Yes, I do have PO box. We forgot to open it up on Friday. I completely blanked. So we got it sitting right here next to me. We'll do it later. It'll be after we do our highly and share, most likely. I don't really care when we do it though. We do it whenever. We do it right now. Holy heck, I don't care at all. You know, we're just going with the flow. I just took 2 days off. After my days off, I don't know what I'm doing. I need some time. I don't know what's happening. I don't even know how to stream. I'm just kind of here to hang out until I figure it out. So we're just going with the flow today. We're gonna play some Stardew Valley this morning. We're gonna yap, play some Stardew. Then we'll get over to our Hylian shares. So feel free to get those shares in here this morning if you want to participate. Okay, Beard's doing okay today. It's all right. I didn't take care of the beard for like a whole day and a half, so it's pissed off. Yo, thanks, Lilich. Thank you. Yeah, it was a gift. I'm quite proud of it as well. He's a little cutie. Hard to drink from though. They didn't really think that through, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Mosh? Welcome to the show. What's up, Fat Cat Plush? Good morning. How you been, Mosh? Good to see you back in the building. Welcome to the show, fam. How's everyone's weekend? I missed y'all. We don't take many weekends off around here, so when we do, it can feel kind of empty. I know. I feel it too. I know. But we're back. We'll be locking in the next couple weekends per usual. I think the only weekend that I have anything planned is at the end of June. At the end of June, we have like a random Saturday or Sunday I'll take off. But otherwise, we'll be locking in. And we got a big week ahead of us here. We got a big week ahead of us. We got a lot of content to get into. Yo, good morning, Rachy. I do got quite the Snorlax mug, don't I? Hold on, can I match his face? Wait, too much smiling. Oh man. Yeah, we got a big week. We're gonna be diving into the Summer Games Fest, and we're gonna go over all that here shortly. If you haven't already jumped into the Discord and dropped some love, dropped a good morning, I'd appreciate it. The offline chatters would appreciate it. So jump in and drop a good morning in the general chat if you feel like it. Maybe an emote. I did ask what the vibe was today to the Discord fam, but you can answer here if you'd prefer. What's the vibe today, baby? We're back. We're ready to lock in. We're sleepy today. You're going to see Snoop Double OG in the chat today. What? Snoop D Double OG, dude? Yo, Nats, dude, that's about to be a lit show. Almost certainly. What's up, Chronos Baggins? Welcome to the broadcast. Relaxing, if maybe less entertaining, weekend was had. Nice. Sometimes you gotta relax. I relaxed most of the weekend as well. Yeah. I spent most of the weekend just relaxing. Went on a nice bike ride with the lady. Played some Pokemon Go. Made some crab cakes for them. They're one of their favorite foods. I made some homemade crab cakes. Perfect crab cake recipe. It's so easy. You just get the crab meat, which is way overpriced. You just need some breadcrumbs, some panko, right? Some breadcrumbs. So, you know, I just got some Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, some Market District brand, you know, some generic stuff. Then I got some Worcester sauce, some hot sauce, some mayonnaise, and some Dijon mustard, and an egg. And then you mix the egg with the mayo, the mustard, the hot sauce, and the Worcester. Then you mix the crab meat with the panko. And I don't know, I'm probably missing, and some parsley. I did some fresh parsley. I love fresh parsley and stuff. It's nowhere near the same as the dried stuff. I'm not saying dried isn't good, especially if you don't got nothing else. But man, the fresh stuff is the difference. The fresh stuff makes the difference sometimes. It's so crazy. I don't think everyone respects that in the kitchen world. The fresh basil, fresh parsley, that stuff makes the difference versus the dried. It really does. Whether or not you realize it, it really does. So I put it all together. I slapped some patties down on the skillet, on the grillet, and then I made a nice fresh pasta salad alongside. A nice fresh, I went and got those different colored noodles. Right? Those different colored noodles? I got those for a fresh pasta salad. I haven't made those in a long time. And I threw some cucumber in, some black olives, some cherry tomatoes, and some fresh mozzarella. Oh, I can't do it this morning. You gotta get those Z's going. Mozzarella, whatever. You gotta roll some R's. Yeah, and then I tossed it all with some Italian dressing. Man, it was good, man. A fresh pasta salad. Here's the problem with pasta salad. It tastes better the second day. So I did make it and eat it within like an hour. I bet you when I get back to that pasta salad for lunch today, ooh-wee, I bet you it's about to be banging. So I'm excited to munch on that, but we didn't really have the time to do that because we didn't have the time to make it ahead of time. Sadly, I would have if I could, but we didn't really have the time. So it was still good. Yeah, the crab cake recipe is super easy. I know it by heart. I've made it twice now. I have it in memory. It's a combination of a recipe from online with a couple little things changed for myself, but it's mostly a recipe I got off the internet. I could share it for sure. I think the only adjustment I made was adding the parsley and the Dijon mustard, because I read from a different recipe that Dijon was like a perfect little tang. No, I didn't put onions in the crab cake this time. I thought about it. I was staring at the onions and I decided to pass. But I think a nice yellow onion diced up would be perfect in a crab cake. It would give it like a nice little extra texture, right? I didn't do it this time. I know no veggies in the crab cake this time. Besides for the parsley, I don't know if that even counts as a veggie. That's an herb, right? Somebody said I should try homemade falafel. I've never made my own falafel, but I would like to do that. I would love to do that. That would be sick. This weekend was nice. Went out to lunch with the dad on Friday. Sick. Minecraft fishing event. Sick. We just had a big update. We just started the summer festival in our Minecraft server. Yeah, falafel's so good. Yeah, we just started the summer festival in our Minecraft server. And we just opened up a beta world. That's right. To celebrate 15 years of Minecraft, we just opened up a version of Minecraft for everyone to play on our server. That's beta. That is what Minecraft was like 15 years ago. And you can join a server and play it with me and anyone else who plays on our Minecraft server for the foreseeable future. It's in our rotating world. It sounds so cool to go back and see what Minecraft was like back in the day. I'm really, really, really excited to do that. I cannot wait to get my hands on some craft, dude. We got a big week ahead of us, though. I don't even know if we're gonna get to Minecraft this week. Well, we're gonna try for sure, but we got a big week of content. We got a lot of games showcases to watch. I'm pretty excited. We should actually go and update the schedule while we're sitting here yapping. That's the one thing I didn't get to do this morning, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I updated everything else. It is updated in the Discord, just not here. Let's go ahead and make sure that this is all clean. The only thing I want to add to this is Friday night at 5 p.m. The official Summer Game Fest starts. So this is it's kind of like the Game Awards. The official Summer Game Fest is actually Friday at 5 p.m., which we'll be doing a night stream. And then there's a bunch of side events that are happening throughout the whole weekend. And we're going to be watching every side event here live on Twitch. It's gonna be sick. I'm super excited. It should be about 4 hours long here. Boom. Okay, Summer Game Fest watch party. We'll put that under special events. It's gonna be sick. Everything else can just stay the way it is. I might take off Thursday, so we'll go ahead and we'll do that just in case I decide to take Thursday off. All right. Everything else could just stay the way it is for now. I guess we'll do. Yeah, that's cool. I started playing Minecraft before they added hunger, and the damage sound was Steve grunting, not his legs snapping. That's funny that you say that, because that's actually around when I started Minecraft as well. I remember there not being hunger, and I remember there only being one type of wood, and really the whole game was a flat world. There was no texture to the world. It was just one big flat land.
This is
and they had just added like pigs or something, and everyone was making a big deal out of it. It was weird. I have like vague memories. I didn't play it much. I played it at my buddy's house. I played it at my buddy's house, and like for like maybe an hour. I didn't play a lot. Yo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Irish. Yo, appreciate you, buddy. No, we didn't attempt to figure out the community farm yet, but I'll be messing around with it this week. Hopefully we can get that going. I decided that I needed a breather from it anyways, because we need to finish our 1.6 Stardew Valley playthrough. I realized that having 2 different Stardew Valley playthroughs going was like a little bit weird, especially because we were so close to the end of the first one. So at the end of the day, we'll figure that all out. Right now, I don't want to bother with it because I just want to get this 1.6 perfection farm done. And then we'll have the freedom to do whatever we want with Stardew. And I think that's when I'll start focusing on the community farm stuff again. So for now, y'all will just have to wait, but I don't think I'm going to even try to attempt to fix it until later this month. So sorry, farmers, but that's something we're going to reapproach maybe going into July. Like, I'm not even thinking about it right now because I just want to finish the 1.6 playthrough, because there's no reason for us to continue to drag this out any longer. At this point, we've already drug it out a little too long, if you want my opinion. Like, it's been like, we just need to finish this, dude. Otherwise, it's already getting boring. There's not even a lot to do in the game left. Like, we just gotta dedicate ourselves to it. So, but we'll get there. Community farm stuff will happen when it happens, if it happens. Yo, Bookworm Maya, good morning. Yo, Big Doggo, good morning, and welcome to the broadcast. Yo, Bert, good to see you back in here today, and welcome to the show. Got to make that gold. That's right here. Let me catch up on the chat. I know I missed a bunch of stuff. Let me catch up on the chat here this morning. Also, let's go ahead and run our intro. Let's go ahead and run our intro here. I'll be right back. Let's get the intro going so we can officially start the show, and then we can dive into some games while we continue to yap. So I'll be right back. Give me just a minute or two. There it is, fam. Good morning and welcome to the Monday morning show. As I said, I'm your host today, Highly in Descent, and you're tuned in for Just Chatting with Extra Steps, baby. That's right. One of 2 talk shows I do every week, Mondays and Fridays. Mondays is dedicated to the community shares, media shares, weekly clip reviews, and whatever else I feel like doing. And Friday is my gaming news segment. Welcome to one of 2 of our Just Chatting segments here. Happy Monday, everybody. I was off over the weekend. If you are tuning in for the first time, wondering where I was, I took off 2 days. It was great. I don't take weekends off often, but it felt good. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. So I'm happy that I did it, but I did miss y'all. I do think the weekends are important to the broadcast for those who can't quite hang out here during the week. I know a lot of people would like to. Yo, KRS fan, you had a festival. Nice. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, hopefully we see y'all in the fields of beta Minecraft. I definitely would love to experience that again. It would be pretty sick. Boom, 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 boom. Dropped $1,000 on some nice knives this weekend. Dude, you gotta pay for, yeah, good knives cost an arm and a leg, but generally it's totally worth it. I didn't spend that much on my knives. I spent about 200, I think, on my knife set. A nice knife set, but it's still in a block, kind of cheap. I think it was even closer to like 152. Wasn't that bad though. It's a pretty nice set of knives for what it is. It's certainly not what I would prefer, but budget friendly and all that. Holy heck. Okay, I didn't miss too much. Here this morning. Good morning, Casino Roy. Hylian Hero says, which ship should I use in Sea of Thieves today? The Deadlock, Jailer, or the Cursed Ferryman? Assuming you might not have chosen yet, or assuming you already chose, I'm still gonna say the Deadlock Jailer. I'm still gonna go with the Deadlock Jailer. Yo, Darth Jordo hitting us with the first time Prime. What's up, baby? What's up? Yo, what's up, Prince Bo? Good morning. Welcome to the show, baby. Welcome to the broadcast. Violet, Purple, Lavender. I love these talk shows. I get all my updates from Hylian Descent. I appreciate that. I like the talk shows too. I'm always looking to push and change and adapt. And sometimes, all the growth and all the changing, it steps me out of my comfort zone. And there's growing pains, right? Like there's been growing pains with the media share. It's taken some time for me to figure out how to wrap my head around it, and taking some time for me to figure out how to manage myself. Because media share can be a little bit overstimulating, and that can cause me to have some very like erratic moments, or maybe I get annoyed easily or something, and like that all takes time to adjust to. It's funny because the media share reminds me just of island tours. It's the same overstimulation that about an hour or two of Animal Crossing island tours gives me, where you're just sitting there reacting to stuff for like 2 or 3 hours straight. For me personally, that's super, super draining. It's super draining. So I'm like learning how to adjust and like how to deal with that and how to turn it into the best segment possible. But I love doing it, and I'm always gonna continue to try to provide the most unique experience that I can on Twitch. I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad you enjoy the talk shows. For me, the talk shows are super important. It allows me to step away from just gaming, allows me to get a little bit closer to that radio show vibe. So thank you very much. I really am working hard on making it the best possible. The best possible. Oh, sorry about that. Yo, there you go, LPK. I might have to give your mod sword back. But yeah. Sorry. I'll delete that for you. My knives are from Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore has a knife set? What the heck? What's up, Anne? Good morning. I remember playing on beta. It was nice in a simpler time. I like simple Minecraft. I also think that beta Minecraft was harder. Because the game would drop you into the middle of the ocean and there would be like no trees, and you would have to like figure out how to survive. I think that old school Minecraft was way more survival than it is nowadays, and I prefer that. What's up, Jay Mellon? Good morning. Detective Rach, good morning. Yeah, no need to apologize, LPK. It happens, dude. I just wanted to protect you and whatever your text was. Doing my best. Squirtle. I was in podcast most on the way to work.
On Twitch is butts. They turned the main page into TikTok.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the TikTok update. Like I said before, I think it was more of an update for the streamers than the viewers. So every time Twitch updates, they have to do updates for streamers and viewers, and they can't always do the update for both. So you have to realize that sometimes the updates are kind of for streamers. And here's why I think that the update is for streamers. I did some research. I finally got my hands on it, and I did some research. This is insane. Mobile users don't even have to watch ads to watch a stream. I don't know like, I don't want to talk too much on it yet because I think stuff will change over the next couple months. But I sat there and watched a stream for 5 minutes without a single ad before I decided to click into the stream like normal. And as soon as I clicked in, I got the pre-roll ad. You know how massive this is for creators' discoverability? You know how massive this is? People are gonna be able to swipe and watch a stream and get to know the streamer before they decide if that streamer is worth watching a 30-second to a minute long pre-roll ad for. It's huge, dude. Like, this could be the biggest thing for creators on Twitch since, like, I don't know, like when they were gonna release that discovery thing on browsers that they never fully released. This could be huge, but I don't wanna commit yet because I don't know if it's gonna change. I don't know all the rules yet. So yeah, I do understand, like, the viewers are maybe feeling like, yo, I don't really like this. I do get it. But, like, I think that this is a big deal. Yeah, I think this could be a massive deal for creators on Twitch for discoverability, specifically for smaller creators getting a chance to actually get in front of people. It could be a pretty big deal. We're gonna have to wait and see, because I'm still gonna do a ton of research. So yeah. It is a little bit hard. It is a little bit hard to navigate. Yeah. It's gonna take some time.
Everyone, sub anniversary on my birthday. Hillian, hope you enjoyed your weekend off, my
Dude,
friend.
Stratocaster, thank you for 22 months. Thank you so much and happy birthday. Get some birthday love in here, dude. Holy heck, yo. I hope you feel better soon. Good morning, Fairy Godmother. Thank you, Butterfly Sugar Baby, for 4 months. And thank you, Vault Dweller Lee, for 20 months. Welcome in. I got to catch up on chat. I'm a little behind on chat. Good morning, Vault Dweller Lee. Thank you for 20. Thank you, Butterfly Sugar Baby, for 4. Thank you, Strato, for 22. And get some birthday love in the chat, baby. Some birthday love in the chat, baby. What's up, man? What is up, Strato? It's good to see you. I've heard a lot of people having skipping issues as well, Dazza. Yeah, it's growing pains. We just talked about that, right? It's growing pains. So either way, I can't wait to see what they do with this new app. I don't even have the update myself. I actually saw the update on my girl's phone, and I was checking it out there. So I still can't even do the research on my own phone yet, which I kind of hate, because it's like, this is a big deal for me. And like, they're just sitting here making me wait. So it's like, whatever. It's always a slow rollout. But I did get to do a little bit of research on the new update, and there's some hits and then there's some miss, right? Some hits and some miss, and hopefully they can clean it up and make it better. What's up, Latch Crease? Good morning. What's up, Rocker? Good morning. Night Riders in the house. It took my post share with Hylian 8 hours to get posted. What the heck? Far as many trees at the festival I was at? Oh, like you didn't have data out there. Yeah. That's my biggest gripe with Twitch. I want to be able to watch a minute of a stream before I get an ad. Yeah. And I think that we could be in the future, right? The fact that the volume starts playing when you open the app is the worst. You want to know the funny part about that? That's how TikTok worked for the first like 3 years that TikTok was on TikTok. TikTok just fixed that problem, and it's been around for like what, 5 years or something? So like, yeah, like I agree with you. Like TikTok finally just fixed that like a year ago, where you open it up and it doesn't start screaming at you. Now it automatically defaults on mute. So yeah, Twitch, it's some growing pains. Like Twitch will figure it out. Hopefully it gets better. I 100% agree with that. Nobody wants a stream to start screaming at you right when you load up an app. Like that's annoying. I do agree with that. Yeah. So that's why I'm a little bit nervous about doing too much research, because I think Twitch is going to change stuff over the next couple months. So this is going to be like an ongoing process. I think I'm actually going to sit down with the stream teams and actually like address this in a couple months. I think as we go into fall, if the app is still the same and they haven't just completely redacted it all, I'm gonna go ahead and like do an address to the stream team, because I think this is a pretty big deal and everyone should be on par with like what's going on with the Twitch space right now. Overall, the update's slowly rolling out. Not everyone has the update, so you just have to wait. Yo, KRS fan, you just got a gifted sub from Tales from the Fandom. What the heck, dude? Tails, let's go, dude. Good morning, Tails. Welcome in. Yo, Bactrin, good to see you back in here. Yo, Shade, all that information's in the Discord, homie. So just go to the Discord if you want to do stream team stuff. It's all in the Hyro Gaming Group Discord. Yeah, you guys can figure it out there. We'll handle that stuff. I want to see my shield. That's my only beef with Twitch. Yeah, I see your shield. Maybe go down to your identity and make sure you turn it on. Make sure it's turned on in your identity section. I went and saw Little Feat and Tadashi Trucks Band. I can't recommend it enough. So good. I never heard of that. Little Feat and Tadashi's Trucks Band. I never heard of that. What is that? Sounds like some music, right? Yo, good morning, Wine and Dine. Welcome to the show. I missed a couple messages. Let me catch up. Knight Rider, good morning. Yo, Dr. Stim, welcome back from Japan. How was your trip? How was Japan? Yo, Tiff Trilla, good morning. Welcome in. We have to scroll to find you. Yeah, again, there's some hit or miss. Yeah, I think there's some hit or miss. I think the app is going to be weird. Like I said, we'll talk about it over the next couple months. Yeah, I think there is some hit or miss. I think I've spent a lot of time on Twitch working really hard to raise my viewer count consistently so that I would be higher up in categories and higher up in follower list, because that mattered. And now it seems like it matters less and less. While I identify that's really, really good for small creators, and I will always support the small creators around me, I also see that as a negative for me. Whereas once I had an advantage through my hard work and success, now I have less of an advantage. However, again, I see this as a net positive overall, because not everything's about me. And I don't think that a little change like this is going to affect my content or my growth, because I think I just make good content and people like to watch me. So like, it doesn't really matter, you know, but it does kind of suck.
Monday. Oh, here it goes. It's nice.
Oh, here it goes. Yo, Hammy, thank you for the 500 biddies. Thank you, Rachie, for the 100 biddies as well. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yo, Weirdo of Kings. Good morning, Weirdo. Good morning. No Tangy stuffed animal. How dare. Wait, you didn't get a Tangy stuffed animal at the Japan Nintendo shop? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. They have camping things for New Horizons and they have stuffies. No Tangy. Oh, I hope you had a great trip to Japan. It's good to see you back in here. Drowned are still a thing, and a few other things snuck into the beta version. Weird, really? So really, that's weird. So it's like a weird modern beta. What the heck? Very, very strange. I can't wait to check it out. My old supervisor gifted me a nice solid metal all black knife for Christmas. Great weight, balance, and quality. Love your shirt. Thank you. It's one of our merchandise pieces that we've offered over the past 5 years. Actually, the first piece of merch I ever commissioned. Oh, it's Liz. Good morning. Shapeshifter. Good morning. I don't think I missed anybody, but you can always jump in the chat and let me know you're out there. I'd love to hear from you if I haven't already. I'd love to hear from you. You saw the Beetlejuice musical live in Chicago. What? Dude, that's probably so sick, dude. What? You weren't even on my follow list that you were live? What the heck? Morning. Yo, good morning, Toad. Yeah, we were just talking about Twitch's problems here. We'll have to wait and see if Twitch figures it out. Either way, I think that the update could be really good. It also could be maybe not so good, so maybe not. I wanted to DM you about something. It's not self-promo, but I wanted to give a new game some attention because I want a full game made from it. Yeah, send me a DM, sure. I only have the application channel for the stream team stuff. I'm not sure what else you need, Shade. Just send me a message. I'm not even sure what you're talking about, buddy. Just send me a message. Coach Creedon. I don't know who Coach Creedon is. I'm not sure who that is. Who's that? It doesn't affect you because people like watching you for you, not because of your ads. What is that noise? Are you guys talking about the Kel alert? Are you guys talking about the Kel alert? That's Kel from Keenan and Kel. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Effie Apples? That's Kel from Keenan and Kel. That's what that is. Yo, Enchanted Ascari, good morning. Yeah, jump in the chat. Let me know you're out there, fam. Good morning, Jess. Welcome to the show.
31A, in Weiss.
What? Coach Boyven with 31, my dude. Yo, Twitch Thomas, welcome to the show. Highly recommend visiting Japan. You're going to be in Japan for 12 hours on July 3rd. Why just 12 hours? Why just 12 hours? What the heck? Yeah, there you go. There it is. There's Kel. There's the homie. There it is, dude. There it is. Holy heck. Thank you for the hype train this morning, chat room. I appreciate the love coming in. Thank you so much. What's up, Katrina? Welcome to the show. I'm out here. What's up, Prager? Then going into lurk at 9 a.m. Yo, good morning, Prager. Yo, the Benny, I had a good weekend. How about you, my dude? Taking a break from painting. What did I miss? You didn't miss much. We just been yapping, catching up with the chat. Trying to remember how to stream. Trying to remember how this all works again. What's up, Kana? Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes, yeah. Did y'all watch the new Good Burger movie? The modern Good Burger movie that had a cameo from the streamer Kai Cent in it, which was pretty rad, which was pretty funny. Last week was a wild ride with ER stuff. I think I'm gonna take this day to relax. Yo, weirdo, I hope you're feeling all right today. Yo, Minty, good morning. Yeah, they made a new Good Burger movie, and the truth is it's not that bad. It's the exact same. And like, what else would you want? It's zany, it's stupid, it doesn't really make much sense. It's not meant to make much sense. It's Good Burger. So it's just dumb. It's dummy, goofy fun. And like, that's what the first movie was. So like, we weren't expecting a masterpiece, you know, an Emmy nominee or whatever, a Grammy nominee, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a goofy movie. It's really goofy. Yo, what's up, Ann? Yeah, I guess update your Chrome browser as soon as possible. I guess there's some problems. I didn't hear about that. Yo, what's up, 16-bit Gambit? Good morning to you. It'd be so cool if you were the cameo in the movie. Since you used to be a chef, you'd be the perfect as a burger chef. What's up, Valkyrie GG? I mean, I would have accepted if they approached me. You know, I wouldn't have turned down Kel. Yeah, a bunch of people are having trouble with the media share. Well, we're gonna ride it out a little longer, and we're probably gonna drop it. We're probably gonna drop it and go back to the original channels. So we'll figure that out, though. Yeah. I've been kind of hoping that Discord updates it and fixes the problems. It doesn't seem like they're doing it, and if they are, it's not happening fast. So probably over the next couple weeks, I'm probably going to switch back to the original format, which was just a bunch of separate channels for you to share stuff, photos, food, whatever. And we'll try again with the media share in the future. But yeah, that seems like the media share channel's just dead in the water. I think maybe like it seems like 25-30% of people right now just straight up can't access the channel. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Like, it seems like a whole third of the community just like can't even bother with the channel. And it sucks because now I'm like wondering if that's gonna eventually happen to my content archives. Maybe the difference is content archives doesn't have any videos or pictures. So like maybe my content archives can stay because it's just links and text. So I'm going to keep going with the content archives. I'm going to keep going. Maybe make a new channel for it. Yeah. I'll figure all that out. All you need to know is that if you can't access the media share channel, give me another couple weeks and I'm probably just gonna straight drop it. Like, it seems like it's been long enough. It's been like a month. I'm probably just gonna drop it. Yeah, it sucks. Yo, what's up, Instant Banana? Welcome to the show today. Hope you're doing well today, Banana. Welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and play some Stardew. We can keep on yapping over some Stardew. That sounds good to me. Okay. Oh, there we go. Had to fix that. Okay. And Animal Papa, day 6 of summer year 4. We're at 2.5 million. That's actually really good. We're only about 2.5 million away from being able to liquidate everything and buy the clock. Yeah, I thought about that as well, Dazza. Yeah, that's why I said a couple weeks, because I'm still gonna let it ride out and maybe have some other ideas. My logic was just cleaning it out every once in a while. Yeah, like just going and deleting old posts every once in a while. That's like a potential play. The problem is that it was doing this just like a week into people. We were like 1 week into the media share and it was crashing people's devices. So it's only gotten worse. So it's like, yeah, like I don't even know if that's really a solution, right? So yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, this was happening like a week in, which is like kind of miserable. Maybe they should have tested threads more. Yeah, I have a lot of faith in Discord to fix stuff. So like, that's what I've been kind of holding out for. And I really do hope that they actually commit and figure out. All they have to do is make it to where it's not loading everything all at once. That's literally all they need to do, is to make it in where it's just not loading everything all at once. They just need to make it to where it only loads like the stuff in your face and everything else stays completely unloaded until you're ready to scroll. And then you scroll and then it loads another chunk. Like, that's literally all they need to do. But, you know, I'm not a developer. I don't know how to code and I don't work for Discord. So it's not really something that's my problem. Yo, what's up, Bookworm? Good morning, Bookworm. Yo, what's up, Tampert? Good to see you today. Good morning. Not enough Shrek content broke the channel. It was all your Shreky post that broke the channel, okay? Yo, what's up, Piku? Good to see you today. Welcome to the broadcast. Yeah, we got Green Rain. We came back to Green Rain Day, right? Which is good because we need to load up on moss. So we're going to spend the whole day getting moss. We're going to spend the whole day getting moss. That's what we need to do. We need to catch up on moss. I can't even remember why I need moss. I just need a bunch of moss for stuff. I don't even remember. Oh, I think it's to make more bluegrass seeds or something. Something like that. Do 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 do. Boom. Drinking Tango Mango. What's Tango Mango? How was everyone's weekend? If you're just tuning in, what did y'all get into? What did y'all get into? It's Saturday in game. Okay. We got a new animal cracker to feed our animals. What kind of gaming did we get into? I didn't I only played Pokemon Go, and I played Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced for my phone app. I played Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced for my phone app on my iOS. Tactics Advanced 2 even. Man, I love that game so much. I love that game so freaking much. No, I'm good. I don't want to say anything. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not a fan of saying stuff that people ask me to say on Twitch. Sorry. Can you only get moss when it rains? No, moss appears on trees. Moss appears on trees over time. Moss appears on trees over time. So like at the start of spring, moss appears on trees, and it takes like a whole season for moss to grow, and you can cut it off of trees. So the longer that a tree has been sitting there, the longer that a tree has been sitting there, the longer that the more moss that it'll have on it. So as long as a tree stays around for like a long time, it'll start growing moss. It's pretty cool, actually. Any tips on how to get an auto petter? No, and JojaMart. The only tip for an auto petter is JojaMart. And if you don't go JojaMart versus community center, you have to get lucky enough to get an auto petter in the Skull Caverns, and I think that's the only way to get one. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Boom, 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 boom. It is pretty brutal. JojaMart or bust. What were the big ads from that update a couple months ago? I never got around to starting a new game to see. I never actually read the patch notes fully, but the notable changes were a whole new mastery system that after you get to level 10, you go past level 10 and you can master every skill in the game, and the mastery system comes with a bunch of new stuff. And then there's just a bunch of little additions, a lot of quality of life and like little additions. But I'd say the two biggest updates were the mastery system for all 5 skills, or 5 skills, and then a new spell book feature where you find these books and these books give you skills. So for example, the art of crabbing. Crab pots have a 25% chance to yield double. Way of the Wind Part 1, you run a little bit faster. Those are the two major things. Everything else is small. They added a new holiday. They added new dialogue, like hundreds and hundreds of new dialogue. So that's it. It was like a bunch of little things and then two major things worth mentioning. Yo, thank you for 2 months. What's up, Nat? Thank you, dude.
H des wiggle, H des wiggle, H des wiggle.
Wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's all that's worth mentioning. Yeah, the skills, the books, the mastery system, and then a bunch of little things. Like, and if I were to go over all the little things, it'd take a while. Like a bunch of really interesting little stuff that they decided to kind of adjust and add. Oh no, it turned my ostrich eggs into crab cakes. Frick. I forgot it takes the eggs from your inventory first. Damn it. That's it. I'm restarting the day over that. Do we know before December we'll be here? Now that how has 2 months passed? Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, before we know what December will be here? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's crazy that it's already June, dude. It's crazy. They probably heard about your crab cakes over the weekend. They sure did. Now I want crab cakes, oh frig. Dude, besides for the crab being expensive, crab cakes are super easy. Probably one of the easiest things to cook that are so delicious. They're super rich. The only problem being the price of crab meat. Crab meat is just dummy expensive for no reason. Good thing Rossetti is in here. Yeah. Talking about a new mod. We were talking about the 1.6 update. Somebody asked me what happened with the 1.6 update because they haven't played the game. Do you use sauce with them? Yeah, tartar sauce. Tartar sauce seems to be the play for crab cakes, and I would agree with that. It was pretty good. You can even make your homemade tartar sauce. It's pretty easy. Since I stopped fishing, I switched my perks over to crab pots, not giving me trash, and just lined my beach for easy crab cakes. Someone made a Rossetti mod for Stardew? No way. For no reason. Do you see what those crabbers go through on those boats? I don't think it's for no reason.
H Des love too.
I always thought that was just for the show. Dang it, we broke our grass here. We just can't get it together here. We smushed our grass here. Yo, what's up, D Helm? Thank you for 18, bud. How you been? Frick. We just can't get it together here this morning. Looks like they added a lot, but I haven't played recently. Yeah, like I said, it's just a bunch of small stuff that all adds up to a pretty cool experience. All right. Do I have space in here to drop off these eggs? Okay. Hats on horses are new? No. That's been in the game for a while. Hats on cats is new, though. Hats on cats is new. Hats on cats and dogs. That is new. What's up, Batsy? Good morning. Our crab prices vary depending on if they are overfishing the crabs in the bay. Oh no, yeah, it's fine. We only played for a couple minutes, so that's a good opportunity for us to reset. Yo, what's up, Kimmy Phoenix? Hey, my weekend was good. How are you, Kimmy? Sorry I missed you popping in here.
H Des love.
Yo, thank you, Coco Winning, for 16, and good morning to you. H Des love to you too. Good morning, Kimmy Phoenix. You played some Wildflowers and checked out the demo for Ova Magica. Ooh, how was Ova Magica? Yeah, I would say that 1.6 would be the biggest update ever if it wasn't for Ginger Island in 1.5. Ginger Island in 1.5, I think, makes 1.5 update just a little bit bigger, but only a little. Lurked on some HGG this weekend, watched Alto Girl do some art, and Artifice play some Borderlands. Nice. Nice. What's up, Matsuri and Lily Tazi? Good morning. Welcome to the show here. I'm trying to figure out how to stream again, so bear with me. If I miss you rolling in, don't be shy to repost your message, do an @HighlyInDescent. Highlight your message. If I miss you there, I'm probably gonna miss stuff. It's gonna happen, right? I haven't done this for 2 days, and I need to make a hardwood fence real quick. I also haven't played Stardew since last week, so I'm dual wielding confusion here. We're dual wielding confusion. I did have a good weekend. Thank you. I had a lovely weekend, Yuki. Thank you for asking. My multiplayer save got upset when I spent 5K. Then it showed them you can put a pink cowboy hat on a cat and they forgave me. Sounds about right. Sounds forgiving worthy. Yeah, I had a great weekend. Thank you for asking. It was a good time. It was a good time. Just spent some time off, just recalibrated, refueled the soul, right? And that's always necessary in my line of work, to get a refueling in, so I don't burn out with human interactions. See, I rarely ever burn out from stream itself. What I burn out from is being social and talking and, you know, all that really important stuff that I have to do, you know, as a part of my job. So, yeah, the Babelian came into town. We went on a bike ride, which was super cute. We went, we played some Pokemon Go. I cooked them some food. We watched a bunch of stuff. We do be loving our media. Finally got the DLC of DDV. I'm so hyped. She said I get them tomorrow. Nice. The DLC for DDV is pretty good. It's a lot of content. It's a lot of content. Yeah, I had a good weekend. It was nice. I do like my weekend streams, so sometimes it can be bittersweet. But you know what I like even more than weekend streams? Spending time with my lady. And that's just the darn truth of it. I gotta use my pickaxe here, because otherwise this stuff is gonna, like, if I don't use my pickaxe, I'm gonna accidentally scythe my important bluegrass, which sucks. So I have to sit here and, like, pickaxe the singles here. It's so dumb. 30 euros. Quality time with your partner is so important. Yeah, it was pretty chill. Do 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 do. Save. Dude, I wish this stuff didn't appear in the middle of my fields. This is for my animals. Yeah, I don't want to cut my bluegrass down. It's too important. I'm going to work. Bleh. AFK. Yo, good luck at work today. Thanks for popping in this morning. I appreciate you. My week was okay. Didn't feel great mentally, and my back hurt. So I laid around and watched a ton of anime. Sometimes you gotta just get that out of your system. Sometimes you gotta lay around and watch a bunch of anime. Do 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 do. Man, these trees better turn back from pine trees at the end of this, or else. Went to Ren Fair for the first time this weekend. Did you really? Ren Fair is sick. Did you dress up or did you just go as a civilian, which is totally okay, by the way. Going as a civilian is just as much fun. It's just as much fun. Flops like a fish. Yo, what's up, Chris? Ow!
9 months already. Time
okay, let's go hunt down.
Hang out with a great community.
Ninja! 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 What in tarnation is going on in here right now?
Wiggle, H des wave, H des arrive.
What in the heck? Yo, thank you, Flip Toes, for 9, dude. 9 months already. Time flies when you're hanging out with a great community. True. Big trues. Big trues. Ali Batma with a 20-month tier 3. Holy heck. And a B song. We're popping off. We're popping off. We're reaching critical mass. We're B songing. Do 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 do. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. All right, we'll come back and do the cows later. I want to try to get as much green moss as we can here. I'll try to get as much moss as we can here. So we got to go adventure. don't know if you saw yesterday, but I went to a Pride event in my city. It was hot, but I had a lot of fun. Yeah, it's that time of year. I hope you had a good time. There's all sorts of Pride events popping up. All right. No Animal Forest? Wait, what do you mean? You talking about that old song that I used to let people redeem? Dude, I haven't had a redemption for that in a long time. I should bring that back. Yeah, dude, that's so funny that you remember that. From Link's Awakening. That's so funny that you remember that, dude. I should bring that back. Yo, Blood Raven. Oh my gosh, what's happening?
H-Des Wiggle, H-Des Arrive, H-Des Wave. Good morning, Hillian. Let's get hyped for another month. HD SEP. Can't believe it's almost 2 years since I started subbing.
Hype 3 is the dance.
Same without you and glad you're
it
back.
is, yeah.
The vibes you put out a happy contagious H-Des Wiggle.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got a VIP roulette coming in. We got a VIP roulette coming in. Let's go, baby. Do 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 do. H-Des Boogie on them, baby. Yeah, baby. What's up, Cryptic Chaos, baby? Yo, somebody get Bitsam a VIP jacket and get him a rotisserie chicken while you're at it, baby. Get him on in here, baby. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get him a rotisserie chicken while you're at it, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy heck. Yo, salutes in the chat. Salutes in the chat here for Bird. Our boy Bird. Our boy Bird here. Boom. Salutes, dude. Sorry, bud. It was a good run.
What are you doing?
It was a good run. 2 months. It was a good run. Yo, Dolore, thank you for the tier 2 for 21. I did hear the TTS. I'll redo it though.
Folks, hope everyone had a great weekend. And thank you again for your wonderful content. Appreciate you. H-Des Arrive, H-Des
Oh,
Wave.
thank you, Dolore, for the tier 2. Holy heck, chat. I love y'all. Thank you for the love. I can't even find the right words to say right now. Let me replay this one for Blood Raven as well. Thank you so much, Dolore, for 21. Thank you so much, Dolore, for the tier 2 for 21. I had a great weekend. I hope you had a good weekend.
H-Des Wiggle, H-Des Arrive, H-Des Wave. Good morning, Hillian. Let's get hyped for another month. HD SEP. Can't believe it's almost 2 years since I started subbing. The weekend was not the same without you and glad you're back. The vibes.
I do agree with that.
Contagious H-Des
I do agree with that. I do understand that I think that the weekends are super important to the community. Yeah. I did miss y'all. It's nice to take off a weekend and spend a bunch of time with the partner for sure. But I do love my weekends here with y'all. It's just a completely different vibe. It's just the weekend fam just hits different. I don't know why. I think it's because everyone's relaxed and not everyone's stuck at work, you know? No. We didn't do the P.O. Box. We can do it here soon if y'all want. I don't really care when we do the P.O. Box. We could do it here soon. Sure, let me get a day of Stardew Valley in and we could do it. It's not a big P.O. Box. I only got 3 things and one of them was not necessarily for... Like, it was something I ordered from our friend Quackastacka, so... I only have 2 things to open up. We have the Stardew Valley cookbook from Cinnamon Stick. I was kind of waiting to see if Cinnamon Stick rolls in here this morning before I open it up. And then I think Things Nat Says sent me something as well. So we got 2 things to open up. Yeah, Green Rain is a trip for sure. Oh, is it a trip on Expanded? Is it? I want to play Expanded. I'm going to wait for Expanded to get updated a bit more, which could take about a year. And then we're going to go back to Expanded again. Yeah, green rain. Yeah. Give me that green rain. All right, let me catch up on chat. I'll be back, Bird said. I'll be back. Let's go. Your friend got you the cookbook for your B-Day. It looks so cool. What's up, Tremar? Yo, Sith Angel, good morning. Hearty welcomes in the chat. Glad you got some quality time with the babe. Yeah, we did. We did for sure. Thank you for the beautiful message, Ellie Botma. Thank you, Ellie Botma, for the tier 3 for 20 months. Thank you for going to that extra tier. Enjoy the extra tier of emotes. I've been stacking those emotes up. Tier 3s and tier 2s are getting a decent extra selection of emotes. So hopefully you find one you enjoy. Over time, I will make them higher quality. Holy heck. Yo, thank you, Blood Raven. Thank you, Dolore. Gaming Golfer. Welcome to the broadcast, dude. What's up, Golfer? What's up, dude? Yo, Cryptic Chaos. Good morning as well. Man, that was mega hype. What a mega hype moment. What the? My brother wore his graduation gown so he could look like a wizard at Ren Fair. I mean, hello, genius. Yo, enjoy the lurk, Miss Bernia. Genius, actual genius. Lady of the Light, good morning as well. Yeah, if you guys missed any, if I missed your message coming in, if you wanted to say good morning, don't be afraid to repost your message. Do an @Hylian Descent or type Hylian in your message. Any of those things will help me better keep up. Also, just repost. Yeah, you just repost. It's not a big deal. It's not spammy to repost to get my attention. You know, give me a couple minutes. Usually I need 2 or 3 minutes, but if I don't get to your message in like 2 or 3 minutes, you can repost all you want for sure. Super hyped to be here on a Monday. Yo, good to have you here on a Monday, baby. What's extended game, or what does that mean? Wait, I'm not sure what you mean, Bert. Can you rephrase that? Oh, you're talking about Stardew Valley Expanded. It's a mod, my friend. It's a mod. So it's a modification to the game that adds a bunch of content and stuff. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It adds a bunch of new characters. It adds a couple new areas. And it's just overall a super interesting way to play Stardew Valley. Let's say you've already played a bunch of regular Stardew and you really want to play, you know, a little bit fancier. Maybe you want to mix it up a little bit is what I meant to say. That's what Expanded's for. Yeah, that's what Expanded is. It's just more content. Yo, what's up, Retro Junk? Thanks for explaining. Yeah, no problem. You should do a Hylian versus Stardew crab cake taste off. Dude, you're right. There is going to be a crab cake recipe in the Stardew. You're right about that. I didn't even think of that. That's funny. I think it has every recipe in the Stardew Valley game in the cookbook. I think so. Do.
Holy moly, 5 years, 1 month with y'all. I love this community.
Yo, what's up, Pokemon fan? Thank you for 51. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love coming in here. And it makes me want to just remind you all that just tuning in, you're doing enough. Any level of support is enough, including just hanging out and watching the show. So thank you so much. I sincerely mean that. And I just always want to make sure people know that. And I like to express it as often as possible. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Just happy to be back and doing my thing. Just happy to be back in the hot seat. Like I was saying earlier, you know, this is a job that I've never dreaded. And as somebody who kind of dreaded every job I've ever had, I've never really dreaded waking up and doing this job, you know. And sometimes you get a little burnt out from the social, you know, the over social stimulation. I think everyone can relate to that, right? But at the end of the day, I'm always super excited and grateful to be able to do this and grateful to come and vibe with y'all every day. I relish in the opportunity to hang out with y'all day in and day out, and to provide you entertainment and distractions and whatever value you get from my stream, information, you know, a place of just comfortability. I think comfort is important in our day and age, and You know, providing a campfire, right? A bonfire for us to connect over. Because a lot of y'all don't just show up here for me. You show up to connect with one another. Maybe you show up to share a wonderful achievement in your journey. And I think that's what the campfire is all about. That's what it's all about. Showing up and knowing that you could jump into chat and say, yo, today I made this massive achievement in my life. And you know that people that you surrounded yourself with are gonna be proud for you and
16 months
celebrate
of
your
being part of the best
accomplishments. Like that's a great
Thank
feeling.
you for creating such a wonderful place to be. H-Des love H-Dash.
Yo, thank you, Oodle. Thank you for 16, homie. All right, we got to get back home. The green rain is just once a summer. I don't know what causes it, but one single day a summer, the green rain just shows up. It's super sick. Why doesn't the energy bar go down? Because I have... sorry, the scythe never lowers your energy. That's why. So the scythe has never been a tool that lowers your energy for some reason. That's actually how Stardew's been forever. Yeah, the scythe just doesn't lower your energy. Yeah, I don't know why. The same thing with the sword. The sword doesn't lower the energy either. Yeah, I don't know why. It just doesn't. It's just one of those things that they decided when they made the game. My neighbor came back from NYC. Oh, frick. We need to be careful we don't fall asleep. Here, hold on. I'll catch back up, chat. Give me just a sec. We can do all the milk and stuff tomorrow in game. That's fine. Let's drop all this stuff off. All right, we got 200 moss. Beautiful. Beautiful 200 moss here. I guess Concerned Apes never scythed in real life. I guess so. The fall damage in Breath of the Wild is absolutely insane. I saw you say that this morning. You said you started your Breath of the Wild playthrough for the first time. Dude, Irish. Nice, man. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Are you streaming it or are you keeping it as a personal game? Because I know you toy with streaming a bit here as well. Dude, that's super cool. Yo, Ellie Autumn. Ellie Autumn, good morning. My weekend was great. Did some questing and went to lunch with the mum. Nice, nice. What'd you have for lunch? All right, I'm gonna stand up and stretch and then we can do the P.O. box. Let me go ahead and turn off this AC. It's freezing, dude. Okay. Oh, I thought the music was off. I guess I just came back in between songs. Still fighting to not give up those 6 months? Yo, sometimes all we can do is just keep on fighting, Bert. Good for you, buddy. Wait, I thought I turned off the music. Oh, I see. I restarted. All right, sick. How often can you use Ask Me Anything? I don't know what the cooldown is. Every 5 minutes? Every 5 minutes, I think. I try to keep it from being like too much. Otherwise, it won't have the same effect on me, right? If I let Ask Me Anythings happen like every minute, then I just will ignore them naturally. Like that's how our brains work. So I try to find that middle ground between like too much and too little. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think it's long though. I think it's like 5 minutes. All right, I want to start off here by going over some schedule stuff with y'all. And then we'll do the P.O. box. I'm going to do some schedule stuff real quick here. Just so we can yap about what we're expecting this week here. Give me just a moment. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's jump over here real quick and let's just yap about this for just a second. So, this is the schedule for the week. And the thing I want you all to note is that we are doing we are doing a ton of Summer Game Fest stuff. Right? But viewers ask you anything anyways without using it. Yeah, it's more of a way to kind of get my attention for a specific question, or it's more of a way to engage with me if chat's busy, right? That's all. So like, let's say chat's flying by and I'm missing your question, you could do an Ask Me Anything. And that might help me get to your question. It's the same way that it's like a free way to do it without bits, right? Here's the way Twitch works. Let's be real. If you really want to get the streamer's attention, you resubscribe, you get a message, you get TTS. You can donate money, you get TTS. I think our TTS limit is $1. 100 bits will get you a message that will be said directly into my ears. So let's be real, there are plenty of ways that you can get my attention, but Ask Me Anything is kind of a way to do it for free on a cooldown if you like really need to get my attention and chat's just like flying by, right? So I like to offer a free alternative to said, you know, paid methods of getting the streamer's attention. And that's all. Now, Ask Me Anything doesn't have TTS, but I don't know if I want to do that. I've thought about adding a TTS channel point redemption for y'all, but it would be pretty expensive, so it might not be worth it. So this week I did the schedule kind of on the fly. The main thing I want you to notice is that my day off might be Thursday. Otherwise, we have our night stream. It's going to be the Summer Game Fest watch party. This week, we have a ton of awesome stuff going on. So I'm going to pull up this schedule real quick. And here is the Summer Game Fest schedule. We have Summer Game Fest, which is a 3-hour event, Friday night. We're going to sit together and we're going to watch it Friday night from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Actually, until 8:30 p.m. because Devolver Digital is doing their own thing. So our night stream is a watch party. If you've been here before, we do watch parties of the Game Awards. We do watch party of like all these different directs and stuff, and we're doing that, right? Summer Game Fest. It's going to be a 3-hour event of just nothing but juicy new games and announcements and fun things for the start of summer. I've seen hundreds of like not hundreds, but 50 or so different developers are going to be showing up, including Capcom, Ubisoft, and some big boys. So it's going to be sick. We're doing that Friday night. Then Saturday, starting at 11, so we'll show up at 8 a.m. on Saturday and we'll play some games. And then starting at 11, we're going to be watching the Future of Play Direct, the Wholesome Direct at noon, the Latin America Game Showcase at 1, and then Women-Led Game Showcase at 2:30. And then the Future Game Show at 3 all day. We're going to just be hanging out. We're going to get lunch. We're going to chill. And we're going to be watching a lot of this content this weekend and playing games in between segments because there's a little bit of breaks here and there. And then on Sunday, we have the Xbox Game Showcase and the PC Game Show. And we're going to be watching all of it on the channel live, and we'll be gaming in you know, little windows that we have free between the segments. So it's going to be sick. It's going to be a massive weekend of watch parties and game content and fun shenanigans hanging out with all of you. And of course, I'm going to be squeezing in some games. We got Paper Mario, Stardew Valley, maybe some Zelda, maybe some Hades, maybe some Graveyard Keeper. I'd really like to play more Graveyard Keeper this week. So just some games you can look forward to as well. I'm going to do my best to balance it all, but we have a lot of stuff. And then we're also waiting for the announcement of the Nintendo Direct, which we don't have yet. It could happen this week. It could happen this week. I think it's going to happen next week, but that's just my take. And there it is. So I just wanted to bring this up for y'all real quick before we do our PO box. And we're going to talk again about this later today so that y'all can know what we're getting into here. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about all of the content we're going to get to watch this weekend. So it's going to be a good time, I think. At least I think so. All right, I did miss something in the chat here. I was going to ask, what would you like to do from your childhood that not many people do anymore? but you could still do today? I don't know, because I do everything that I did as a child. I pick my nose in public. I act like a fool. I dance like nobody's watching me. I play video games all day. I eat like trash. I mean, like, I already live like a big, giant child. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything. I think I'm already just a big baby. I do everything I want to do every day. Yeah, I agree, Geeky Ray. Yeah. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything. Like, what would I have done as a kid that I don't do now? I don't know. Did you ever roller skate? No, I didn't have the. I never roller skated. No, I never did that as a kid. I did skateboard like once or twice as a kid, but I could probably still do that now if I wanted. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would have to really think about it. All right, I guess here's an answer, but I was thinking like 10 years old kid. Here's an answer from like high school. I got you an answer. I would love to stay up all night long playing video games and not feel like a bag of garbage in the morning. I would love if I could still play video games until 5 in the morning and then wake up at 8 in the morning and go to work and not feel like a massive bag of garbage. Because I just can't do that. If I don't get at least 5 hours of sleep, I am a literal monster. And you don't even want to be around me. Yeah. Like that's just the problem. Like I can't do it anymore. I have to get at least 5 hours, and even 5 hours is super rough for me. I need 6. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. That's a fun question. I had to think about it. I had to think about that one for a bit. All right, let's go ahead and do our P.O. box real quick. Sorry, chat. We'll see you here in a little bit. All right, let's go. We have a P.O. box. We have a couple things to open from the P.O. box here. Go ahead and grab my trusty scissors. And let's go ahead and open some of this stuff up real quick. This is, I think this is the book here. Oh, wow. It's like just the book. It's like there's no bubble wrap or anything. Okay. Sick. All right. So first we have a note from Cinnamon Stick. If you're not here, I apologize. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Hopefully you see this as a VOD frog. This is a gift for you for Scuffed Eats. Thanks for keeping me sane and keeping me company through my work days. From Cinnamon Stick. And they sent me the official Stardew Valley cookbook. It's a green screen? Yeah, I have a green screen behind me. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, look at this. Look how sexy this book is, dude. It's so cute. Here's the back. And it has a word from Gus. And Gus says, "Hungry? Thirsty? I've got just the thing." With a cute chicken and a Junimo. Look at that. Look at that. And here it says on the back, "Welcome to Stardew Valley, where each season brings a new crop of bountiful food to make for friends and family. From farm staples like veggies, fruit, milk, and eggs to foraged mushrooms and berries to fresh fish, there's always something delicious to put on the table. These 50 recipes are based on in-game meals and food, allowing you to cook and eat all your homegrown and fresh-caught ingredients in real life. The official Stardew Valley cookbook is organized by season and has recipes from your favorite characters, including the Queen of Sauce and Gus at the Star Drop Station, our saloon. Written in collaboration with the independent game creator Concerned Ape, and packed with original illustrations and food photography. I can read. The official Stardew Valley cookbook helps you bring the valley's incredible flavors to the dinner table, giving you the energy to take on the world. Here's the first page. SV with Junimos with Whisk. Isn't that super cute? All right. And then here's the original, the first actual page. It's a real life photo, which I think is super cool. I'm glad it's not all art. A real life photo, which is super cool. And then here's another one, and here's the front page. And it says Stardew Valley Cookbook written by Concerned Ape and Ryan Novak. Recipes developed by Susan VU or Susan Vu, and illustrations by Kari Fry. So I love that Concerned Ape actually had a hand in this. I love that. It's published by randomhousebooks.com. It's trademarked 2024. And here's a bunch of cute little images here. From a barn to a sheep to some retaining soil, a sunflower, a slime, a goofy looking cow, a lobster, a gift. And it starts off, there's spring, summer, fall, winter. Oh my lord, look how good that looks. Yo, what's up, Orb? Look how good this looks. Holy heck. I hope you're doing well today, Random Reject. Oh my gosh. Oh, it starts off with a note from grandfather. What the frick? My dearest grandchild, if you're reading this, then you must have opened my old refrigerator in the farmhouse. Back when I first moved to Stardew Valley, I wasn't much of a chef. However, with all the fresh produce I had at my fingertips, I couldn't help but learn a thing or two about making a great meal. I cooked many tasty dishes in that kitchen, and I know you will too. Being a farmer is tough work, but the reward of fresh quality ingredients at your disposal is well worth it. From farm staples like veggies, fruit, milk, and eggs, to wild forage and fresh caught fish, there's plenty to fill your larder. With the power of cooking, you can combine ingredients to create something greater than the sum of its parts to keep you energized, happy, and inspired to make the farm the best it's ever been. Cooking is a special way to connect to nature and other people. What better reason to get your hands dirty than to grow your own parsnips and transform them into something delicious for your friends and family? I love this. And speaking of friends, make sure you get to know your neighbors. Nearly everyone in town has a recipe or two hidden up their sleeve. I'll never forget the first bite of Lewis's homemade eggplant parmesan. You know, I love this because I had the most satisfaction this weekend ever when my partner cleared their whole dish. They ate more food than they ever normally eat. They stuffed themselves. And like the smile on their face, the pure joy of eating my food, that's like one of the best feelings you ever get in life. It's really, it's really satisfying. It's really satisfying to see someone truly appreciate your creation. The same way that I imagine that a musician enjoys when their music is enjoyed. And me, a streamer, when I hear that you enjoy my stream, so I can already relate to this in other ways. It's not just cooking, it's the act of creating something and then that creation being enjoyed by another person. This is why I so actively try to remind my community to do creative stuff. Go color in a coloring book. Go get some colored pencils. Go do something creative. Creation is a part of the human experience. Creating things is something we've been doing since the dawn of time. Like, do something creative in your life. Pick up Animal Crossing and go decorate an island. Go decorate in The Sims. I promise you, it's so fulfilling, dude. From video game creation, I'm talking in-game artistic video game expression like Minecraft and Animal Crossing, to cooking, to making music. It's so important, dude. And like, it's so satisfying. You don't get satisfaction like that from anything else in life. I promise you. It's just not the same, man. The recipes in the official Stardew Valley cookbook are based on the in-game recipes and other foods from version 1.5 of Stardew Valley. Though we tried to remain as true as possible to the original ingredients featured in those recipes, some liberties had to be taken in order to create not only detailed dishes, but also dishes that take advantage of more readily available ingredients. Which is pretty cool, right? Which is pretty freaking cool. So like, they didn't want you to have to track down like rare ingredients, like truffles, for example, because like that's literally almost impossible for most of us unless you have like a dog trained to sniff them out, or pigs, like, right? So, oh, here's the Queen of Sauce.
Creativity and a creative outlet are the best. That's what brought Scuffed Eats, which is the best cooking show on the planet.
Yo, fishy business. Thank you for 16, dude. Thank you so much. What's up, Ghost Compass? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show. Yeah, isn't that cute? So people are starting to theory craft that Queen of Sauce is actually Haley's mother. And that's why Haley's like rich. Well, I mean, I don't know if she's rich, but okay, look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look at the Junimos harvesting. I told you all they were happy. I told you they were okay not being paid and being forced to work every day except for rainy days. I tried to tell y'all. They're happy. They're as happy as can be. There's all these little cute pages. Spring. Life returns to the valley. Spring is a time of new beginnings. The long, dark days of winter begin to recede, and blankets of white snow give way to green as life springs anew. The advent of warmer weather comes with a wide array of fruits, vegetable, herbs, and wild forage. Like this is so detailed and cute, dude. There's a whole page just talking about spring. These recipes showcase the flavors of spring with crisp salads and vibrant entrees. That's so dope, dude. Like, it's just so neat. And the first one is the complete breakfast. Denny's can eat their heart out. From the Queen of Sauce. This is cool, man. This is really cool. Thank you so much, Cinnamon Stick. This is really, really cool. And to think that I didn't order this as soon as I heard it existed. To think that I didn't order this right away and I would have been missing out on this phenomenal book. This is really cool. No, it's a Stardew Valley, the official Stardew Valley cookbook. It's super cute, dude. It's super cute, dude. Yeah, it's super dope. Yeah, it's really, really nice. All right, we have another package here. Let me go ahead and get down and open it. It's pretty big. Hold on. Holy heck. What in tarnation is this? Yo, Quacker. What the heck?
Today. Thank you for 14 solid months
hey,
of top tier entertainment to get me through my work days. H-Des Cuddle.
Okay, I do have like a note. Keep your gift a surprise. Okay, we'll open the note after. Wait, what? Capri Sun? It's a package of 3 Capri Suns. What? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can lift this up here. Hold on. Let me cut this off. What the heck? It's Capri Sun. There's three separate boxes of Capri Sun in here. What? What the heck? What the heck? Hold on, let me read the note. Is this from you, Nat? Yeah, let me read the note real quick. What? Hey, Hylian, since you said you didn't have this, and since you love Animal Crossing, enjoy your gift from Nat. Things Nat says. Oh, you sent me the Animal Crossing Capri Sun pack? Oh, I remember a discussion about them, and then they said bet. Oh my god. What a cute gesture. You didn't have to do that, homie. What the heck? I'm stacked on Capri Sun for days, dude. I'm stacked on Capri Sun for days. I don't know. I don't see anything Animal Crossing on this box. There is 2 other boxes in there. It's Pacific Cooler flavored. Open it? Okay. Hold on, I need my scissors. Do. If it doesn't, they scammed us. We ride at dawn if we got scammed. I don't see any Animal Crossing references on it. We might have got scammed. We might have got duped. Amazon! They scammed us, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nat. Listen, it's the thought that counts, right? I think so. I still want to say thank you so much for the Capri Sun. I will drink these. I will enjoy these. I'm gonna drink one right now. I'm opening it up. I'm drinking one right now. Scamazon. Oh, thank you so much, Nat. That was super cool of you to do. Thank you, Nat. What the heck, man? My kids have the Animal Crossing Capri Suns in the fridge. Yo, that was very nice. Thank you so much, Nat. Love in the chat. Thank you, Nat. Thank you again, Cinnamon Stick. That's all I got for y'all today. I have one more thing, but it's not actually a P.O. box. What this is a sneak peek that I've already sneak peeked at my new merch that, as of right now, this will be remaining exclusive. All right, this is going to be remaining exclusive. The only way you're going to be able to get your hands on these is going to be through giveaways and stream engagement. But I present to you the first official Hylian Descent amiibo card. That's right. Hylian Descent's official Animal Crossing amiibo card, live and direct. The lovely Quackastacka actually put this together for us, and the first batch is going out to anybody who won amiibo cards for the Animal Crossing Marathon. If you won amiibo cards for the Animal Crossing Marathon, the reason you've been waiting is because I'm gonna send one of these with every batch of amiibo cards that you won. You're getting one of these right out the gate as a way for me to say thank you for your participation. So you will be getting one. And then what's going to happen is the quality of them turned out to be amazing. The quality ended up being phenomenal. These are really, really good. It's good card stock. It's beautifully printed. I'm very impressed by the lovely Quackastacka. Give them a round of applause. And what's going to happen is I'm going to order some more from them. And I can't spell. What is wrong with me? And we're going to order some more. And we're going to be giving them away throughout our broadcast this year for different reasons. and for all sorts of different things. You'll just have to stay tuned for your chance to win one. And it could be as soon as the 24-hour stream that I decide to give away some more of them. So just another reason for you to keep that 24-hour stream on your radar. It's not announced yet, but it will be soon. And yeah, for now, I just got these in the mail, so I'll be shipping these out. And we'll figure out the rest from there. Maybe in the future, I might offer them for purchase in the future. So if maybe I don't know when, just in the future, I might offer them as like a thing that you could just buy if you want one. But for right now, I want it to be exclusive. I want it to be fun, and I want it to be something that I give to you as a gift. So just for now, that's how we're gonna do it. And you'll have to just wait and see. So I'll be reaching out to all of the amiibo card winners and getting all that stuff mailed out here within the next 2 weeks. I'm super behind on mailing stuff out. All I can say is I apologize. It's been a weird couple months. It's been a weird start of the year for me, and I'm very behind. So we don't need to go into the details now. Just know that I'm probably more behind than I've ever been in 5 years on mailing stuff out. It's pretty brutal, but we're gonna get it all shipped out. We're gonna get it all mailed out within these next 2 weeks, and we're gonna get it all taken care of so that we can go into the 24-hour stream feeling fresh and have new giveaways without that guilt setting in on me, because I know that I need to get that stuff taken care of. So I will be reaching out to everybody. I have everything written down. I know everybody who won stuff. I'll be reaching out to you and letting you know, okay, it's been shipped, or, you know, getting information from you, whatever, and we'll go from there. So, yo, what's up, Kaya? Yo, welcome to the show. So yeah, there you guys go. Highly Innocent rookie card will only go up in value. Yeah. So there it is. Let's jump over and let's switch up our tunage here. Let's do another day of Animal Crossing, of Stardew Valley. And then we can maybe start our media share today. Let's do another day or so here in game, maybe 2. We'll go and we'll rotate out our tunage here this morning. Let's do another classic we haven't done in a while. Let's go as far back as some reflections. It's been a while since we've done some reflections. What happens if you scan the Hylian Descent card? I show up at your house. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feature. We just figured it out the other night. Yeah, I actually just show up at your front door, but you have to realize that you have to feed me, house me, and maybe even take me out on a day on the town. That's like the deal. So don't scan it unless you're ready, you know? Yeah. Wear clothes when you scan Hylian Descent. I mean, Dad's Abound. You don't have to. Yeah. I got streamer gear at the house. Come on over. All right. Thank you again one more time. Thank you so much to Nat for the lovely, thoughtful gift. Thank you so much, Cinnamon Stick, for the cookbook, the Stardew Valley cookbook. And thank you so much, Quacka Stacka. Very successful. I will be reaching out to you again, maybe in a week or 2, about potentially getting another order just so I can have some laying around. If that's cool with you, you don't have to reply now. I'm just giving you a heads up. You don't have to talk about your business now, but yeah, just letting you know, like, we could talk, maybe we could figure something out and we could do another, because all the ones I have right now are being given away. I believe they're all being given away, or like they're already all claimed. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Gilwen? All right, sick, let's go. Yeah, I believe I just ordered 1 extra and I gave the 1 extra to the babe. So all the rest of them are claimed, I believe. My neighbor got me stuff from the Nintendo store. It was really cool. They got me a spooky Kirby with a spider hat and a Kirby Octamatone music instrument. Oh, that's neat. That's super cool. The Nintendo store never ceases to amaze me with how neat some of the stuff is that you can get there. So your neighbor went to New York, I imagine. Can I invite Hylian over for coffee with the amiibo card? Yeah, at the Roost. Could you imagine my Animal Crossing character shows up in your game? I'm not sure, Shade. I don't know. The situation with you was weird, and you're just gonna have to wait until I get to my DMs, buddy. All I remember is you not wanting them, and then you changed your mind, and I don't know. I don't know what to say to you right now. You're just gonna have to wait till I get back to my DMs. Yeah, I have no idea where we left off with your situation. I have zero clue. I have no idea what we were doing about you. Yeah, I have no idea. And in fact, to expect me to know right now is absurd. I have no idea. I have no idea, dude. It's you and like 20 other people that I have information on. I have no clue, man.
Hello again. Time for your monthly Bezos Bucks injection.
Yo, there it is, baby. There it is, baby. Yo, what's up, Dollar Dave? We expect you to know everything now. Yeah, like I don't know, man. I just took 2 days off, and I'm coming back and streaming. It's not even 10 in the morning yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not that organized, chat. You guys need to realize that I am the least organized human on the planet, probably. I have no clue what's going on. I don't even know what day it is right now. We have a whole weekend of questions. Yeah. I have no clue. I have no clue. I'll get to you when I get to you, though. What's up, Prince Bo? Yo, Dollar Dave, thank you so much for a 7-month primer. I appreciate you, dude. Did you do this? How about this? Yeah, I don't mind that you asked, though. But yeah, I really have no idea. I don't mind that you asked, but yeah, I have no idea. I'll try to get you an answer soon, though.
You were close.
I'm so torn between crocheting or playing AC. That's tough. Part of me wants to say crochet, but Animal Crossing? No worries. I honestly forgot all about it too. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Like I said, I do have notes. I do have a ton of notes written down with everybody who won stuff. Like I have tons of notes. So usually what I do is I have a notepad on my computer, and it has all the notes and everything that I need to remember, because like I'm not going to remember anything. And I usually go from there. So I could try to find the notes for you, but I'll just do it after the stream if you're okay with that. Yo, thank you for the work lurk. I appreciate that. Hey, what's up, I Can Has Knit? Have a great lurk. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, nice. Chocolate cake. Thanks, Kerplunk. I won your hat, Hylian. Don't forget. What's up, Bewitched? Gigi. Hey, enjoy your lurk today. Speaking of gifts, do you like the coasters I sent you? I don't remember. I didn't get any coasters. Did you send them recently, Lizzie J? Is the ancient jelly blue with the update? Yes, they made it to where all jellies are now the color of the fruit or the vegetable. Yeah. That's like a new feature. They might not have been at the PO box yet, Lizzie J. Sorry about that. I don't think I missed anything at the PO box. They might not have been at the PO box yet. Maybe like later this week or something. If you sent it a long time ago, there might have been an issue. Like it might be stuck in the mail or something. Yeah, maybe get a hold. I don't know if you have like a. I don't know if you have like a what's the word I'm looking for? Brain rot. Activate a tracking number. Thank you, Barb. Yeah, Lizzie J, why don't you go ahead and message me and let me know when you sent it, and then I can do some investigation for you. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't know you sent me anything. You got my puzzle with the Animal Crossing? Oh, so this was a while ago. You know, I don't think I'm using the coasters actively. They're probably still in the box that they came in. I will be 100% with you. Right now, I have 2 boxes sitting in my basement with stuff that was sent to me like around Christmas time. Yeah, like my Chucky Funko Pop that I got sent to me. I freaking love this thing. And this super sick copy of Nintendo Power. Yeah, I haven't put this stuff away yet. So it's probably in my it's probably sitting right over here, Lizzie J. I remember now. I wasn't sure. My brain was totally rotting out. Yeah, my office is in my basement. Here, let me see. Let me go see if I can find him. Give me 1 second. Yo, what's up, April? How you doing, Ape? Hey, long time no see. Sick, I found my lint roller. Sick. I've been looking for that lint roller, dude. Nice. Found him. Yes. You're talking about the NES coasters, right? Yes. I knew they were still down here. I should go put these on my coffee table. I just recently decorated my living room and completely redid my living room. And I actually have a use for these now because I have my living room finally set up after living here for 4 years. Heck yeah. I knew they were down here. I just saw them because I've been cleaning. Look, they're Nintendo games, but they're coasters. It's super sick, dude. There's like Super Mario World. Mario Bros. 2. Metroid. Zelda. Excite Bike, Donkey Kong. Isn't these sick? Duck Hunt and regular Mario Bros. Isn't this sick? Yeah. I knew they were still down here, Lizzie J. Yeah, I do got these bad boys. Yeah. I saw those at the mall and it screamed you. Yeah, these are sick. And I actually have a reason to use them now. Like I said, I just decorated my living room is like all set up finally. Sick. We all know the Zelda one's gonna get the most use. Yeah, what's up, Ann? Yeah, sick. I knew they were down here. So I have a box of stuff that needs to be transported up to my bedroom, and then that I have a box of stuff that I'm gonna decorate my back wall with. And those were in the box of stuff that needed to be transferred up to my bedroom. And it's just like a lot of stuff. I sadly am currently in my life, I'm surrounded by stuff right now because I've been really bad about like organizing stuff. So my basement right now has a lot of stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff around me on the ground here. Like I really got to take some time to clean some stuff up. Yeah. Thank you, Lizzie J. Yo, what's up, Alto girl? Have a wonderful day today. I appreciate you. Yeah, sick. Dude, while I was going through that box, I remembered that somebody sent me a super sick Legend of Zelda book, all about the lore and stuff. I really got to sit down and read that book. Living like a true goblin right now? Yeah, I really got to cut it out because it's the reason I waited. I have an excuse, and it's because I want to decorate this back wall. I want to redecorate my back wall and do new lights, and I've been waiting to purchase the lights. That was you, Trips? Yeah, I gotta read that Legend of Zelda book. I just pulled it out of the box. I also got my lint roller so I can finally make my hat lint free. I've been like struggling with some dusty hats, man. Looking like a true goblin king with some dusty freaking hats on stream. Freaking finally, dude. My hats have been mega dusty. And if you're watching me on a big enough screen, you can see the freaking dust, man. I was so ashamed of myself this morning. I put this hat on and I'm like, I look like Pigpen from the Peanuts right now. I look like a ball of dust. Like, what am I doing? Like, like I need to chill, man. He's cleaning my hat. Oh my gosh. Dance, magic, dance. All right, did I miss anything? Yo, thank you, Irish, for the gifted, and thank you, Snow Squirm, for the 2 months, the primer. Thank you, Super Rin, for the 50 months. And Dala Dave, if you're still out there, man, thank you. And how have you been? How have you been? Let me catch up on chat. I'm super behind on chat, dude. Been doing well, thanks. Been a busy old life here. Hope all is well here. Yeah, everything's good here. Thank you, April. Thank you for asking. It's good to see you back in the chat. Picked up Vintage Story again after a 7-8 year break from it. Yo, what's up, Barb? How you doing, by the way? What's up, Kaliz? Kaliz, good to see you back in here. What is You Were Close soundbite from? It's from Pokemon Snap. It's Oak, yeah. Somebody answered for you. We have Wonderful.
Wonderful.
That one's on an hour-long cooldown, but it's free. And then we have I don't think they're on an hour cooldown, but it's up there. It's up there. Yo, fam, if you just tuned in, good morning. Thank you again, Snow Squirm. How are you, by the way, Snow? If you're lurking, enjoy your lurk. Thank you so much. And thank you, Super Rin, for 50. I hope you've been well, Rin. Dancing Pearls, good morning. I know a streamer that locks their chat in their basement. Nothing but memes and chaos down there. He gives them no Wi-Fi or food. No Wi-Fi. Listen, no food is one thing. No Wi-Fi? Sick, dude. Sick, dude. Sick. Yo, what's up, Mystical Whim? What's Drool from? Drool is a Simpsons thing. Drool doesn't have a sound bite. It's just a Simpsons reference. Chilling on my day off. Nice. Nice. Hope you have a good day today. Welcome to the show, fam. Welcome to the Monday morning show, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. I appreciate y'all tuning in today. We're just yapping and BSing here this morning. Not up to too much, not up to too little. Just a lot of yapping and chatting. Go ahead and we'll sell this. And we're gonna do our media share and stuff like every Monday here in a little bit. But as I said last week, I kind of want to start redoing the flow of the show, and a part of that for me is starting the media segment just a little bit later in the morning. I think it's actually going to be better that way. I think so. All right, our goal. Oh, let's go get the butterfly. Let's see if we can find the butterfly. So our goal right now is continue farming up wood because we need more preserve jars and we need more kegs. You got 1 piece of wood's worth it. So that's our current goal right now in game. And that's like outside of taking care of our animals and green rain and stuff like that. We are just in this for right now kegs and preserve jars. That's everything we should be focused on is just that. Let's go ahead and try to get this butterfly though. If we can. Hylian does the sound effect himself. What for drool? Close enough. Had to go take care of some paperwork. Dude, I can't believe Amazon scammed Nat and me from my Animal Crossing Capri Suns, dude. Freaking scumbags. Sounded like a horny Wookiee.
Well done.
Well, what scam? I think Nat intended to send me Animal Crossing Capri Sun, but they only sent regular Capri Sun. One day we were talking about it, and we were yapping about it, and Nat thought it would be nice. It was still a super kind gesture of them, you know, regardless of the scamas, but just sucks because, you know, I would have loved to have seen Tangy on a Capri Sun. I remember saying something about Animal Crossing lunch bowls too. You can complain and they'll probably refund it and possibly even reship. That's true. I think Nat would have to do that though, right? Because they were the original purchaser. I mean, that's true. I already broke open a box, but only one. Like I could totally totally resend it out if they wanted it back. But they're not getting this one back. They're not. This one's mine. Often they don't want it back. True. Yeah, I agree. I've noticed that with Amazon. Especially with like food stuff. They're usually just like, whatever, keep it. What flavor? Pacific Cooler. Whatever that means. I'll tell you what flavor it is. Deliciousness. That's what flavor it is. Deliciousness. Oh, the Lunchables. I kind of had a feeling you were talking about Lunchables. Ooh, I forgot about this farm. Oh yeah, this is where we're farming up oak resin. Yeah, what the heck? Capri Sun is always so refreshing for no reason. Like, how do they do it? I agree with it. Send them back an empty one so they can feel the scam. Yes, dude, yes. Didn't Lunchables just test for super high lead content? Wait, did they really? That's terrifying. Dude, no wonder I'm such an idiot. I ate so many Lunchables in my day. Oh, frick. Oh, the packaging did. Interesting. Single serving pizzas in high school were so good for some reason. What's up, Booped? I like the pizzas in high school. They're all right. There were a couple days that made, all right, let's go cut down wood. We failed to find the butterfly. There were a couple days that were always good to look forward to pizza. So I was a kid who was on free lunch program because we were the opposite of a wealthy family. So I had the free lunch program. Anybody else? Could be worse. True, Ryan Perp. So I got to get a free lunch every day in school. Some days it was pretty whack, but some days it was pretty good. Lead can't hurt me. I'm full of microplastics. What's up, Jumpy? Free lunch. You had reduced, right? There were some people who had reduced and some people who had free, right? Oh, that's crazy. What the heck, Boop? That's nuts, man. It's so crazy how little care goes into the stuff that they're sending humans. It's a pretty daunting conversation, so we don't have to stay on it. But isn't it pretty miserable, dude? It's like we're supposed to have like the FDA and stuff like caring about us. But like often it feels like they don't. Often it feels like these companies just get away with murder, and it's just like, I don't know, man. It can be a pretty daunting feeling. You can't dwell on it too long. Yeah, it's pretty obnoxious, actually. We had potato chips that came with pogs inside. I remember all these rich kids buying packs of them and throwing out the chips to get the pogs. Oh my god, pogs and potato chips? What, Lala? That's crazy. You had some kind of discount on lunch. The cool part about getting free lunch was that it also came with breakfast. And again, we didn't have a lot of money. So sometimes at home, I could eat like cornflakes or like sugar toast for breakfast because we didn't have any butter. Or I could go to school and get like a full course meal if I just went to school like a half hour early. It was actually sick. Captain Crunch every morning. But all I had to do was go to school like a little bit early. Which, like, you know, sometimes that was the last thing you wanted to do. FDA is not that great. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, what's up, Stevie? Good to see you, buddy. My chips had a pog in the bag says. Yeah, that's so crazy. What a way to promote pogs. It was like a box of cereal with a toy in it, but a bag of chips with a pog in it instead. I was never on the lunch pan, but my parents got mad one time. I came home for lunch, which we weren't allowed. Stole a whole jar of pickles to give to people at school. Boom, 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 boom. You remember getting pogs from Taco Bell Happy Meals? Oh, I just realized all these trees grew because of green rain. I was about to say, I could have sworn that all of these trees were not growing the last I checked. Green rain makes all the trees grow. Yeah, we're back in the business with wood. Get a random slammer from Taco Bell. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if Taco Bell's the best date. How do you get green rain? It just happens randomly in summer. There's no way to activate it. It just happens randomly in summer. So there's one random day every summer in 1.6. You have a green rain day, and then it goes away after. It only happens once. So it could happen at the end of the season, at the start of the season. Generally, it seems that it's for me, in my experience, it's always happened at the start of the season, like the first 2 weeks. But I know for a fact other people have had different experiences. No, we don't know. We don't know anything about the update for the Switch. The last update we got from Concerned Ape was something along the lines of, I'm working real hard, I'm doing my best, give me time type vibe. Yeah, same Firebird, same, yeah. Yeah, we don't know. Concerned Ape has commented on it a couple times. He knows we're all looking forward to it. But sadly, we don't have a date yet. Sadly. All right, these are all pine trees, which means these are all going to be tapped. We're going to tap a bunch of these. And we can even just use regular tappers. We don't have to make a ton of heavy tappers. Yeah, we don't have to make a ton of heavy tappers. We can use regular tappers as well, because we're going to have so many that I think it matters less. Heavy tappers just make it faster, which is nice, but they're also more expensive to make. How do I get a beard like yours? So I think that some of it has to do with genetics, right? I think so. I think otherwise, there are certain things you can do to kind of promote a healthy growth and growth of a beard in general. And you can look into it. I would do some research. There's a couple things you can do to like promote a growth of a beard, from like oils to massaging skin to shaving more frequently, which I think turned out to be a myth. But I think at one point it was the belief that if you shaved more frequently, then hair would grow faster. I think that turned out to be a myth though. But really, all I'm trying to say is get good, nerd. Get good. Are you bald? Yeah. Yeah, I'm bald. Vitamin B12. It does grow thicker. That's not a myth. Okay, I wasn't sure. That's why I said I wasn't sure. I thought that the more often you shaved, the thicker and more plump a beard would be, but I wasn't sure if that ended up being a myth. I thought I heard that turned into a myth, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, we don't want to tap this one. Give me that back. Tap this one. All right, nice. I'm the opposite. I got hair past my nips and a full head, but I'm a baby face. Maybe we can only have one. I think there is a secret law to the land where all dudes that are stuck balding at the age of 18 years old are allotted a healthy beard to balance it all. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's an actual unwritten law of the universe, where if you are plagued with balding at the age of 18, then you are allowed to grow a beard. That's like a law of the land. It's like an unwritten universal law. Like it's like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy probably has a segment in there about that. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's just the truth. I remember that. Yeah, Poystar. I remember hearing that. Yeah, Nintendo. I'm a mess too, but it's because of a scar. I have a scar the size of a quarter directly under my chin from being a rambunctious child. So my beard hair grows thinner there. Directly like under my chin, and then everywhere else it grows in like luscious and thick. So basically my beard has a natural part directly down the middle, like a very natural part. You know how your hair can have a natural part? My beard has a natural part directly down the middle. So like, let's say I'm riding my bike and I don't tie my beard, it instantly just spread. Like if I'm riding my bike down the street, dude, and I don't tie it, my beard goes like whoop, and it just both sides split and go up my neck. It's so funny, dude. I'm walking down, I'm like riding my bike down the street and my beard's like whoop, like directly down the middle. It's so funny, dude. It's so goofy. Yeah. I can't do anything about it besides for tie it. Yeah, if I don't tie it, that's what happens. I'll have to take a picture one day. I'll take a picture. I'll get a picture for y'all, because I used to be kind of embarrassed about it. But now that my beard is growing nice and healthy, I'm not embarrassed anymore. At one point, I was embarrassed because I thought that my beard was going to be like that always. Like when my beard was first growing in, it was a lot more obvious that it was thinner in the middle. But now that it's nice and long, it's all kind of come to full form, and everything is grown long, including the middle. So it wasn't that it wasn't growing in the middle, it was just that it was taking longer to grow because of the scar tissue. So it's like, okay, so now I'm like I used to be super embarrassed about it. Now I'm like, shh, I own it. Beard seems very anime, yeah. So like what I want to do eventually is I want to do 2 massive like braids. Like 2 massive like dwarf style braids that come down. Like that's like one thing I want to do one day is just 2 massive dwarf style braids, all nice and tight. Like, yeah, just, yeah, I can pull it off for sure, dude. What time is it? 10:23. All right, let's go ahead and do our media share. Let's go ahead and get the media share started here. If you were here for Stardew Valley, don't worry. We play plenty of Stardew here. I do encourage you to hit the follow button though. Following is a free way to support the show and a free way to support the broadcast. And we do Stardew Valley here regularly. It's one of my main games next to Animal Crossing. We're currently playing anywhere from 1 to 3 days a week. I have more playthroughs planned. We have multiplayer. However, I'm going to do something called a media share. This is my Monday morning show is a talk show, and it's dedicated to connecting with my community. Every Monday and every Friday, we do a talk show where we just focus on connecting. If you've been here hanging out, you'll notice that we probably haven't been doing a ton of gaming because today is about talking.